Sup, Papas? So, I wanted to talk about my NDE. I wanted to address specifically how I felt after that and how that changed me as a person. So, after that happened, immediately after, I felt the most intense bliss and joy of my life for that entire day. And then it subsided a little bit, but it was still there. For a month and a half, I was in a state of ecstasy. And I've never felt that much joy as a human being before. It was an incomparable state of being. So then that gradually subsided. But I do have more peace of mind by far than I did prior to that experience, because I don't fear death. And the fear of death is at the core of every fear. So that's a whole entirely different way to view life as a human when you completely lose your fear of death. But the downside to that is you become disinterested in the material world. So things like pop culture, I don't care. Competition with other human beings, not interested. I have to shut my enemies down. I have to. I have to protect myself. And to do that, I use my wits. But to compete with other people is something I couldn't be any less interested in. I actually want to see everyone do well. Honestly. Think about if your enemies were happy, healthy, well-rounded, fulfilled human beings. If they weren't empty, vacuous, greedy fucks, how much different your life would be. You see? And because I genuinely, I'll be honest with you, as brutal as I could be with these people, I feel sorry for every single last one of them. Because if they loved themselves and they were connected to source God energy, to their higher power, they wouldn't fucking act the way they do. So when you die, it feels like you're waking up from a dream, because you feel more alive when you're dead than you do when you're alive. That's really hard to explain. But I was excited, I was happy, I wanted to go do things. There's much to do there. You're not floating on a cloud playing a harp, singing mindlessly all day. And you have no limits. That's what you feel there, that there are absolutely no limits in time or space. So you can go anywhere you want, anytime you want, with just a thought. That's what I got from being dead. So, yeah, you become interested in the material world, So the things that people concern themselves with, like the latest fashions or the latest gossip or whatever celebrity is doing who, what, where. just becomes fucking irrelevant. The things that people talk about in small talk becomes agonizing. So the downside to that is that you retreat in your thoughts, you retreat into your mind and into the spirit realm, into your spiritual life, start communing with your soul, and all the other bullshit falls away, which leaves you feeling isolated, because most people can't understand your mindset anymore. And as far as myself as a person, I've changed drastically since the experience on October 23rd, 2015. I need to, and it's difficult as a targeted individual, but I need balance. I need to find balance between activity in the outside material world and my own inner world. And soon I will have a life filled with all of that. And I'm looking forward to that very much. That is all.